All right, we're back. And I started this yesterday. So I've seen a minute 34, 38 seconds of this. It took me 20 minutes. So, that exists. I apologize. I don't do this much. But it is available for it's a little spicier than old Rollen usually gets. So I'll explain later. I'm not much for pushing, and I'm not trying to coax anybody, but I expected the whole thing to start differently.
Un jour, il y a longtemps, je suis devenue esclave. Et l'esclavage, c'était ma vie, mon bonheur. Un homme. Je ne lui appartenais pas, mais j'étais sa prisonnière. Ses yeux, j'étais une déesse.
So, first time around, I vow to view the dance as interpretive dance and trying to convey part of the story, not something that I should be distracted by and not complain, but overly critique. From a personal point of view, letting it go. I'm going with, it's part of it. I'm going to take it for what it is. The opening dialogue there did not escape me. And like I said, I've been past this. So if it feels like I'm letting a few things go, at the end I'll try to explain where the link to the bonus features will be. I don't really want to do it this way, but this first number is very... what word do you want to pick?
Au travers de nos corps naissait une histoire d'amour. Obscure. Sombre.
I didn't notice that the first time.
Je n'ai pas, mais j'étais sa prisonnière.
Bar there.
Au travers de...
Oh, I didn't notice the... Is that almost... I don't want to speak out of turn. Almost seems a bull ring, almost. My parents took their honeymoon in Spain. So I grew up seeing quite a few... I'm not saying this looks... I don't know nothing. This one's going to be super complicated because just the opening statement alone is... wow.
De ses yeux, j'étais une déesse. Au travers de nos corps naissait une histoire d'amour.
Yeah.
Obscure. Sombre. Libre. Chissà quando sarà tempo sembra che scompari in assoluto. Avvicinandomi sento la febbre che sale come corre una fiamma. Toccami, se bruciami la pelle. Toccami ancora. Parlami una lingua strana che solo sia capita da me.
I did not get this far yesterday. I'm serious. I made it to basically where, oh yeah, like about a minute 50. I got stuck on descriptive terminology. I guess I had to go with sensually writhing in the wet dirt. The video, obviously, that's what we're here for, is so strong that it, I know she's singing, but it's almost impossible to focus on the song. So what we're going to do with this one is try to get through it and then maybe just listen to it one time through and try to get at least this first song out of the way today. Now, don't get me wrong. I said it in the bonus features, too. I don't have some actual weird... I'm mature enough to handle it. It's the crazy stuff I've talked about on the channel since I started. Now, there is some imagery in this thing here that hits all kinds of check boxes for Rollen.
Chissà da dove viene la sensazione che in un'altra vita io conoscevo te, ma non sapevo se ci avrebbe riuniti questo destino.
So, we're given the free pass to, this is the story of dark love. But I would say yes.
Questo destino che balla davanti a noi, l'ultimo passo di un amore. Toccami.
Oh God. It goes without saying. I'm sure you must realize that, right? There's so much going on, it's hard to focus on what I'd really like to focus on, and this is by far probably the most erotic I've ever seen Miss Fabian. So it's blurring and reimagining, not my whole opinion, but it's augmenting my opinion, that's for sure. It's adding caveats by the dozen. Oh yeah, and I guess I'm gonna do probably more than one bonus, because instead of really harping on all this here, I would have to dig into it. But I mean, yeah, I'm under the belief that everything within a video production means something. That's why you do it. So this whole breaking down the structures that have kept your lust in check. I don't know. There's something being said right here.
Destino che balla davanti a noi, l'ultimo passo di un amore.
said it in the bonus. I'm sure it's just available for Patreons. I'm sure, unfortunately, but I'll reiterate a few things here. I love my honey bunny, and I don't normally try to, or I try to contain any covetous nature. I know people give into that all the time. I did most of my life, but I'm very happy now. So I tend to not covet and desire things I should not desire. This video blurs the line at what I would want to keep in my head. Yeah, so I'll go back and I'll do another bonus on this one because I don't. So I don't really want to challenge all the Miss Fabian fans who just are appreciating the song, but the movements and the ritualistic nature of what we're seeing here, Rollen's got a lot of opinions about this. Way more than you probably can imagine. I don't want to... yeah, I have to put it the way I'm doing it because I just don't want to drive people away with probably my real opinion. I have a lot of them. And if you're wondering, is it... the first time through, I contemplated the blades actually representing athames. I think that's the right pronunciation. For a chalice, athame, grand rite, grand ritual, great rite. I think there's different ways of saying it. I think there's an incredible occult undertone. And when I use that word, I mean it like the guy I learned most of my stuff from. It would just mean hidden. Hidden meanings. Maybe not even, wow. Oh, it's the fan's been moving it the whole time. I'm sorry if the movement has been annoying. I tend to look at the TV and not my screen. So I talked about the knives, maybe the whole idea behind the athame and a couple other things, and got kind of heavy or deep or weird or just... This one is blowing my mind. I mean, this is just... I didn't think it was starting this way.
Una lingua strana che solo sia capita da me, solo sia capita da me, che solo sia capita, che solo sia capita, che solo sia capita, che solo sia capita da me, da me, da me.
See? And then... All right. Wow. So... Yeah, so there is what there's... That's all I can know about it. That is something else. I'm not going to go back. I'm going to move on from this one. I'm going to probably do it again, but I will have to put it available in a bonus area. Well, I don't really want to mince words and beat around the bush. I'd like to be able to speak freely. And it's so difficult sometimes with the way the algorithm works that you can't. There was plenty of things I'd like to describe that in the very nature of describing them, you get, flagged for speech, which please in the comments explain to me that one. That you can see an image, but if you go and explain what you just saw, you've done something wrong, but you can display the image nonetheless. Now, that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's just the way the system works. We're going to deal with it. I'm assuming, now that I get it more, what was the... So this was the first song, I'm assuming. Please let me know if I'm right on that. That's as safe as I can be for now. I anything else would just come on. Thing oozed sex. How can you not talk about what we just saw without talking about an entire basket of sensual, erotic type imagery and descriptive terms? So, we're going to go with what it is. This was the first, this was our start down Miss Fabian's Mademoiselle Zhivago. What a start. I am very, so, yeah, I just can't imagine. Starting there, I don't know what kind of roller coaster ride it's going to take me on, because that is a hell of a place to start. I really thought it was going to start more melancholy or in a different way. So, or a down or something dark, but not like what we just saw, which I liked. Oh, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying there's a lot to unpack. Have a great night.